Hello race fans, hello Toyota fans. Welcome to the Toyota Racing HQ base here in Fuji, Japan for the unveiling of Toyota Racing's 2023 Challenger, the TF112. After a brilliant season and a meteoric rise over the last two seasons, Toyota looks to improve on their third place in the Constructors, and Keita Watanabe hopes to gun for the championship this year round. However, let's recap the news that occurred during the winter break. Shock announcement that Yuki Tsunoda did not re-sign with the team ultimately feeling as though the young Japanese driver did not perform on expectations, which means that the shock announcement that new second driver, new wingman, the Keita Watanabe, will be Mick Schumacher from the Haas F1 team and Ferrari Driver Academy. It took a lot of money to coerce Schumacher away from potential Ferrari ties, was staying with backmarkers Haas. But in an interview with the press, Mick Schumacher did come out saying that he is excited to see what impact he can make on this team that has been rising through the ranks, as he hopes to show his pace in machinery that can fight at the front of the grid. And Toyota Racing, eager to get the Schumacher name back in Formula One. Remember that Michael Schumacher's brother, Ralf Schumacher, also drove for Toyota Racing at one point in his own Formula One career. And after Toyota, with 3 wins and 2 pole positions with Keita Watanabe, hopefully Mick Schumacher can match his team boss and see if he can rack his way up the field. But let's turn to our race calendar now. Shock announcement, Formula One announced a 16 race calendar due to concerns about the cost cap. And so as a result, we head to Bahrain and the exciting new additions of Imola and the Algarve International Circuit in Portugal for rounds 2 and 3. New additions to the calendar. Then we head to Monaco, Azerbaijan, Canada, France, Austria and Britain, and then we head to the summer break. Afterwards, we hit to Belgium, then to Russia, Singapore, then USA, Brazil, Australia, and the season finale in Abu Dhabi. That's all the news that you need to know, but here we go. Let's release the cover off the new car. And here she is, the TF112, Toyota's new challenger this season. The predominant red back color of the TF111 is still present. However, the white tears in the livery. Toyota wanted to evoke its heritage and its tradition of the white and red breaking through, but the striking black front wing and rear wing indicates vengeance and a sort of attack that they hope to bring as they fight their way to the front of the field. This striking livery with a striking design. They allowed their art department to go far and beyond what most teams would allow them, and it does look very, very striking. However, the design doesn't end there. Keita Watanabe unveiled his new helmet for the 2023 season, and it is evocative. You remember, the design is very similar to the special helmet he ran in Japan last year. However, with some new touches, with more blue added to the helmet in order to evoke that little blue accents that is so characteristic of Toyota over these last few years. And you can still see that on the new car, on the wing mirrors. The new race suits as well. Very, very simple. Rather than the twin stripe design, a single horizontal band that is very common among very iconic race suits of the previous few over the Formula One's history. However, the 2 white bands and stripes still remain on the predominantly red gloves of Toyota Racing. However, the big news is the announcement of a new title sponsor. Previously last season, Toyota Racing signed banking financial company Seirin, based in Japan, to their team as a title sponsor. However, this time around, Toyota Racing will sign DSB Optics, the technology company based in Sweden, as their new title sponsor. As DSB Optics, rising in the technology business and technology market over these last few years, hope to further their product and also supply the team's technology and computer needs in this new season. And so the team has been rebranded to DSB Toyota Racing. After Barcelona, Toyota has revealed themselves as the 3rd fastest car, bringing a slew of aerodynamic upgrades, fuel efficiency upgrades, and reliability upgrades to their car. And now we head to the personnel. Toyota has been investing quite some money into the powertrain department as well as durability. Toyota claiming that their in-house engine has been ramped up the performance. They've been really hoping to get as much power out of that V6 turbo hybrid engine as possible to make up for any deficiency that they had last time out, which means that they'll have a roaring power unit heading into the new season. Hopefully it all works out. But let's turn to our driver market now, see what changes that occurred. Remember, Kimi Räikkönen announced his retirement after last year, leaving a seat open at Alfa Romeo, and Haas F1 also looking for a driver to pair up with Nikita Mazepin after Mick Schumacher is leaving the team. Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, Aston Martin, Ferrari, AlphaTauri, and Alpine and Williams all retain their driver lineups, therefore meaning that we might see some new rookies heading into new teams. But what we weren't expecting was the announcement that Yuki Tsunoda, having been dropped by Toyota Racing, has signed with Alfa Romeo to join also another former Toyota teammate, Marino Sato. It seems as though Alfa Romeo has become a safe haven for Toyota rejects. However, the two longtime best friends hope to help bring Alfa Romeo up the order, and Zhou Guanyu signs with Haas to bring more money to a struggling backmarker team. That's all the news you need. That's all the wrap-up we need as the aggressive TF112 with lots of engine, lots of aero, and tons of upgrades. We head to the Bahrain Grand Prix for round 1 of this 2023 season, and I for one can tell you that things will be epic. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us today, and be sure to like and subscribe to keep track with all the goings in the 2023 season.